Today we have to study the nucleophilic substitution reactions. We know alkyl halide shows nucleophilic substitution reaction, that is SM reaction. SM reaction. And alkyl halide shows nucleophilic substitution reaction. In alkyl halide, halogen atom is directly attached to sp3 hybridized carbon atom. That is, it contains only one halogen atom in their molecule. In alkyl halide, the halogen atom is attached to sp3 hybridized carbon atom, attached to aliphatic saturated carbon atom. But due to greater electronegativity difference between carbon and halogen, both the electrons are migrated towards more electronegative halogen atom. That is, both the electrons are migrated towards more electronegative halogen atom. As a result, halogen carries partial negative charge, carbon carries partial positive charge. This polarity is due to electronegativity difference between carbon and halogen. That is, both the electrons are migrated towards more electronegative halogen atom. So, in an alkyl halide, the carbon atom which is attached to halogen atom is electron deficient. An alkyl halide is boiled with aqueous potassium hydroxide. That is in aqueous medium. That is in presence of polar solvent. In aqueous medium, potassium hydroxide undergoes ionization. In aqueous medium, potassium hydroxide undergoes ionization to form K plus OH minus ion. That is to form electrophile and nucleophiles. We know nucleophiles are attracted towards electron deficient center. Nucleophiles are the negatively charged ions or neutral molecule containing electron rich center attracted towards electron deficient center. Here nucleophile, that is OH minus, that is hydroxyl, it approaches towards electron deficient carbon. If it attack on electron deficient carbon atom, at the same time, the fission of CH linkage takes place heterolytically. Heterolytic bond fission takes place in presence of polar solvent. Here solvent is water is polar solvent. In presence of polar solvent, the breaking of CH, the breaking of carbon halogen bond takes place heterolytically. That is in which any one of the partner retain both the shared electrons. So the nucleophile is approaches towards electron deficient carbon. If it attack on electron deficient carbon, at the same time the fission of X linkage takes place. That is, halogen is eliminated in the form of halide ion. Halogen retain both the shared electrons towards itself and eliminate as a byproduct, and eliminate in the form of potassium halide. The product may be R-OH, that is alcohol. Starting material alkyl halide. Alkyl halide may be converted into alcohol, may be converted into monohydric alcohol. Monohydric alcohol, it contains only one hydroxyl group in their molecule. So in this reaction, halogen atom of alkyl halide is replaced by the nucleophile, that is OH minus. Therefore, this reaction is known as nucleophilic substitution reaction. Is known as the nucleophilic substitution reaction. That is, alkyl halide shows nucleophilic substitution reaction. In this reaction, halogen atom of alkyl halide is replaced by the nucleophile, but depending upon the molecularity of reaction. Listen carefully. But depending upon the molecularity of the reaction, the ASEAN reactions are classified into two types, namely ASEAN1, that is nucleophilic substitution unimolecular reaction. Second type ASEAN2, nucleophilic substitution bimolecular reaction. Unimolecular, that is only one reactant species taking part in the formation of PS. Such type of reactions are known as a substitution nucleophilic unimolecular reaction. In SN2, the two reactant species taking part in the formation of PS. Such type of reactions are called as substitution, nucleophilic substitution, bimolecular reaction. So, we are going towards the nucleophilic substitution bimolecular reaction. But initially, ASEAN reactions are classified into two types, ASEAN1 and ASEAN2. Initially, we are going towards ASEAN1 reaction. Yes, ASEAN1 reaction. That is nucleophilic substitution unimolecular reaction. Unimolecular reaction. ASEAN1 reaction means nucleophilic substitution unimolecular reaction. Unimolecular reaction, that is only one of the reactant species taking part in the formation of DS. Any one of the species taking part in RDS, all reactants must pass through a transition state before they convert it into product. So, here molecularity of reaction may be 1. That is only one reactant species taking part in the formation of DS or taking part in RDS. RDS means rate determining steps. So, in SN1 reaction, tertiary alkyl halide is most favorable alkyl halide. Tertiary alkyl halide, that is in which halogen atom is attached to tertiary carbon atom. Consider the reaction tertiary butyl bromide, common name tertiary butyl bromide. It contains only one halogen atom in their molecule, so it is alkyl halide. Alkyl halide in which halogen atom is directly attached to tertiary carbon atom. Therefore, it is according to common system, write the name of alkyl group first attached to halogen atom. Here halogen atom, that is bromine, is attached to tertiary butyl group, is written first. So according to common system, it is named as a tertiary butyl bromide. It is most favorable for SN1 reaction mechanism. Tertiary butyl bromide is boiled with aqueous potassium hydroxide. To give tertiary butyl alcohol along with potassium bromide. Product tertiary butyl alcohol. In this reaction, halogen atom of tertiary butyl bromide, halogen atom of tertiary alkyl halide is replaced by the nucleophile, that is OH minus. Therefore, this reaction is known as the nucleophilic substitution reaction. But in this reaction, due to positive inductive effect of 3-methyl group and the negative inductive effect of bromine, negative inductive effect of Br, see here, in tertiary butyl bromide, bromine is directly attached to tertiary carbon atom, so it is tertiary alkyl halide. It is most favorable for unimolecular reaction. It is most favorable for SN1 reaction. Here methyl group shows positive inductive effect. These three bulky group shows positive inductive effect. They have a tendency to push electron towards carbon. So, due to positive inductive effect of 3-methyl, these 3-methyl group have a tendency to push electron. Inductive effect is transmitted through a carbon chain up to 2 to 3 carbon atoms. Then it falls. Here bromine shows minus I effect, negative inductive effect. Bromine, halogen atom, it contains 7 electron in their valence shell. Have a tendency to gain 1 electron for complete its octet. So have a greater tendency to push electron towards itself. An atom or group which pulls the electron towards itself, then the effect produced is known as the negative inductive effect. An atom or group which push the electron towards another atom then the effect produced is known as the positive inductive effect. Due to positive inductive effect of a 3-methyl group and the negative inductive effect of bromine, initially, in presence of polar solvent, the breaking of CBr linkage takes place heterolytically. This reaction takes place in aqueous medium. That is, in presence of polar solvent, breaking of CBr bond takes place heterolytically. Heterolytic bond fission, any one of the partner retain both the shared electron. Here halogen atom retain both the shared electron and eliminate as the halide ion. That is, in this reaction, before the attack of a nucleophile, that is OH minus on electron deficient carbon, before the attack of nucleophile on electron deficient carbon, the breaking of CBr bond takes place heterolytically. Before the attack of nucleophile OH, breaking of CBr bond takes place heterolytically. That is, only one reactant species taking part in RDS. Only one reactant species taking part in the formation of DS. So, the formation of DS is a slow step called as the rate determining the step. Formation of DS is slow step called as the rate determining the step. Only one reactant species taking part in the formation of DS. Therefore, the rate of reaction depends upon the concentration of tertiary butyl bromide only. The rate of reaction depends upon the only one reactant species. Therefore, it is unimolecular reaction. Why it is unimolecular reaction? Before the attack of nucleophile OH, the breaking of CBr linkage takes place to use more stable tertiary carbonyl through transition state. That is only one reactant species taking part in RDS. So, the rate of reaction depends upon the concentration of tertiary butyl bromide only. Therefore, the kinetic equation Ke is directly proportional to concentration of reactant in holes in RDS. In a tertiary alkyl halide, only one reactant species taking part in the formation of DS. That is, before the attack of nucleophile OH, the breaking of CBr linkage takes place heterolytically. So, the rate of reaction depends upon the concentration of only one reactant species. The rate of reaction depends upon the concentration of only tertiary butyl bromide. Therefore, kinetic equation, the equation which relates the rate of reaction and the concentration of reactant in holes in a RDS. So, rate is directly proportional to concentration of reactant in holes in RDS, concentration of reactant taking part in the formation of DS. Kinetic expression, that is, it gives the rate of reaction and the concentration of reactant in holes in RDS. Therefore, rate is directly equal to K into concentration of tertiary butyl bromide only. That is, in this reaction, only one reactant species taking part in the formation of DS. So, rate of reaction depends upon the concentration of only one reactant taking part in RDS. Here, rate of reaction depends upon the concentration of tertiary butyl bromide only. So, the kinetic equation, it relates the rate of reaction and the concentration of reactant in holes in RDS. Therefore, rate is equal to K into concentration of tertiary butyl bromide. Therefore, It is nucleophilic substitution unimolecular reaction. Why it is unimolecular reaction? The reaction in which only one reactant species taking part in the formation of PS, taking part in RDS, hence it is nucleophilic substitution unimolecular reaction. Then we are going towards the mechanism. Actually, this reaction takes place in two stages. In first stage, this reaction takes place in two stages. Step by step reaction is nothing but the mechanism. Alkaline hydrolysis of tertiary butyl bromide takes place in two stages. Step first. Initially, due to positive inductive effect of three methyl group and negative inductive effect of bromine, the breaking of CBr linkage takes place heterolytically. This reaction takes place in presence of polar solvent. In presence of polar solvent, the breaking of a covalent bond takes place heterolytically. That is, any one of the partner retain both the shared electron. In presence of polar solvent, the breaking of CBr linkage takes place heterolytically to form more stable tertiary butyl carbonium ion and Br minus ion, that is bromine radical, through transition state. Due to positive inductive effect of 3-methyl group and the negative inductive effect of bromine, the breaking of CBr linkage takes place heterolytically to form tertiary butyl carbonium ion through transition state. But the formation of transition state is a slow state called as RDS, that is rate determining the state. In a transition state, CBr bond is partially broken. Transition state, it is high energy unstable state. In TS, in transition state, the CBr bond is partially broken. Then the unstable transition state immediately loses Br as Br minus and gives tertiary butyl carbonium ion. This is first step. That is, this reaction takes place in two steps. Initially, the breaking of Br and CBr linkage takes place heterolytically in presence of polar solvent to form a tertiary butyl carbonium ion through transition state. In a TS or in a TS1, the breaking of the CBr linkage takes place partially to form more stable tertiary carbonium ion and Br minus ion. In TS1, the CBr bond is partially broken. It is high energy unstable state. Next it immediately loses Br as Br minus this tertiary butyl carbonate. Now in second step second, in second step, the nucleophile that is OH minus ion is approaches towards electron deficient tertiary carbonium ion. Tertiary carbonium ion. We know electrophiles are the negatively charged ions or neutral molecule containing the electron rich center and attracted towards electron deficient center. Here nucleophile OH minus is approaches towards electron deficient carbon, electron deficient tertiary carbonium, tertiary butyl carbonium ion. Then it attack on electron deficient tertiary butyl carbonium ion from either side. That is nucleophile OH minus ion is attack on tertiary butyl carbonium ion from either side. That is attack from front as well as from back side to form tertiary butyl alcohol. To form tertiary butyl alcohol through transition state, that is TS2. But here nucleophile attack on tertiary butyl carbonium ion from front as well as from back side. So there is 50% rotation as well as 50% inversion in configuration. There is 50% retention as well as 50% inversion in configuration. Now in second step, the nucleophile OH minus is approaches towards electron deficient tertiary butyl carbonium ion. It attack on tertiary butyl carbonium ion from either side, that is from back side as well as from front side. It gives tertiary butyl alcohol through transition state in a TS. In a transition state, the COH bond is partially formed. COH bond is partially formed. Then finally gives tertiary butyl alcohol. But there is inversion as well as retention in configuration. As nucleophile OH minus is attacked from front side, therefore there is a retention in configuration. As nucleophile OH minus attack from back side, there is inversion in configuration. So nucleophile OH attack from either side, therefore there is inversion as well as retention in configuration. Finally it gives tertiary butyl alcohol. So this reaction takes place in two steps. formation of TS, only one reactant species taking part in RDS. So it is unimolecular reaction. The nucleophile OH attack from either side, attack from front as well as from back side. Therefore, there is a 50% retention, 50% retention as well as 50% inversion in configuration. This reaction takes place in two steps. This reaction involves two transition states. In TS1, CBr bond is partially broken. In TH2, COH bond is partially formed. So, the nucleophilic substitution unimolecular reaction. In a nucleophilic substitution unimolecular, only one reactant species taking part in the formation of TS. This reaction or SN1 reaction is favorable for tertiary alkyl halide. Tertiary alkyl halide, and it takes place in presence of polar solvent, that is, it is favorable